Hello everybody and welcome back to the spring term at Let's School, where a rather dastardly looking headmaster Stanley is competing with me for wealthy suburb students, and Woodrow is still after those Theatre Boulevard students, but we don't care about that. So anyway, last episode I bought a whole big old block of new land, and I'm very excited by this. Can I move the lecture podium? I can. I wonder if I could put that, like, in the middle of the school or something. Like there. I mean, I feel like the lecture podium doesn't look very nice, and I wish I could get a better one. I don't know. Can we? That is a question. Where would it be under, though? I mean, maybe it gets replaced by... I'm gonna have a quick look, if you don't mind a second. I wonder if the assembly hall is what replaces it. A grandiose assembly hall that can increase the number of headmaster speech topics. Yes! And that's going to be completed soon, so then we can get rid of that, which will be rather wonderful. Oh man, really? It takes away all my landscaping if I put something on it and then take it away? Oh, that sucks. Alright then. Can I, like, Control Z? No. It was worth a try. So now I've got a big, like, square in the middle there, unfortunately. Not sure what to do there. I'm still kind of deciding what to do with everything, because I kind of want to get them a new building. And to do that, I'm gonna move a few trees into this area, I think, and make like a little... I can make like a little kind of, I don't know, park area in there maybe? I'm not quite sure yet. I will work on it. The main thing is I want some of these trees more out of the way, because at the moment they are quite in the way. The playground. I think I want down the side here to be more like parking and things like that, but the playground could go down around the back somewhere maybe. I'll move that like closer to the pavilion. Could move the playground over to there. Ah man, that's not gonna work. Okay, playground will be moved to here. Set my mouse has got... Oh, man. Come back, mouse. No, not working. Move. There. Much better. Okay. The gate's round the wrong way, so I will turn that round in just a second. But this is not where things are going to be finally, I don't think, okay? This needs to move as well somewhere else. I'm thinking maybe just... here or something like that. Okay. And I'm thinking like my new building could go like over here or something. It could be like a little L shape or something. I don't know. I've got lots of room now, so I can do whatever I want, right? Too much freedom. Let's have something like this. Gives me nice wide rooms, doesn't it? I'm just trying to think what's a nice, like, shape to not have to worry too much about. So something like that, maybe? And then maybe pull the fronts out a little bit more. No, because... let's minus it. See, while I'm in the planning stages, I can still minus things, which is great. I do like the idea of having the wings in there, so... could do something like this. Is that even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe something like that. Or I could do... I could put that back in, actually. I could do like an L shape or something, maybe? We have an L-shaped building. Don't even know what I do with an L-shaped building. We could do something like that. And then the table, tennis courts and things would fit in quite nicely there, I think. It's quite expensive. It's 32,000, but I feel like that would be a nice addition. It'll start working on it now. I'm gonna move this over. I don't know where I want that, actually. I have it back there, actually. Oh, no! Thwarted. Oh, yeah. Thwarted by the mouse off the screen thing. Okay. So I've got all my outdoor stuff, like, along here. And I'm kind of thinking that my assembly hall will go in El Nuevo building. Oh. We shall see. Okay, so now we've done that. That took a little minute to think of what to do there. And I can still sort of put things in behind, but I kind of feel like that's a nice addition to the campus. And I will do some landscaping around there. I'll work out what I want to do outside. I feel kind of like, as much as the snowmen were very cute in the winter, I don't feel that they are really summer appropriate decorations. So I'm going to get rid of them. Alright, bye-bye snowmen. Are there any up on here? Yes. They're melting, though. They're melty snowmen. Come here. Let me delete you. Oh, yeah. So. I'm going to build that. And it's kind of in line with the edge here. And so I kind of am in line with the school there. And in line with the back of the school there. So I kind of like that. I'm kind of thinking a door might be good out the back of there into the bridge. And we might buy this area at some point. Probably a doorway in here. So that they can go from this bit of the school to this bit of the school. And possibly a doorway over there, but I'm not certain at the moment whether I'll do that or not. We shall see. I'm not even sure where like a staircase would go in there, but I could even build an indoor one or something. I don't know. I will see later. I will decide later. Okay, so now we need to get some students for the year. I've decided that I want to try and put another new classroom in. To try and get... so I will need a new classroom anyway, because we're going to need another classroom. It's just whether I could do two. Greedy Grinch, demolished snowmen, made by students. I'm a greedy Grinch. Look, I didn't delete them till spring, okay? Wasn't like I was deleting them on Christmas Day or anything. Gee. Okay, so we've got class 1-1. So the first years get one class. It used to be the third year's class. We have the second year class and the second sort of third year class up here. But if I want to have two classfuls of first years, I'm going to need a new classroom. And the problem with that is that there's not much room at the moment until the new building gets built. So let's see if I can copy and turn and move it there. There we are. So that's going to be my second first year classroom. So we can have two of them. We don't have homeroom teachers for these either. And I will see if there's any good ones. Scott Brown will be a terrible, terrible, terrible homeroom teacher. Everyone else is doing something. So I feel like we might need to hire some more homeroom teachers. Let's have a look at the staff recruitment and see if there's any good managers in here. So at the moment, we do have Laura Hall, who is a science teacher and has a potential of 44 training. So she'd come in at quite a low level management, but she would be able to be trained up very high. The same with Gregory Thomas. Highest management we've got is also Kenneth Wright. Kenneth Wright's expecting a level 6 school, which we are not yet. But there are definitely some much better options. I think Gregory Thomas is a really good catch. Just because of how high they can be trained up. And the same with... probably the next highest one is Laura Hall. So yeah, I think those two should probably get hired. And put into homeroom. And then trained. It's going to be a bit tough to start with. I don't know whether my management capability... Oh, I don't know why I hired 2 of them. I only need 1 at the moment. I was going to put in another first year classroom. I don't know if I have space. I don't really have... Oh, unless I could really rearrange things. But what I'm thinking is maybe for this episode, we'll work on the building. I'll put maybe an assembly hall and things like that in. Get that all working. Maybe we'll move all the infirmary, the assembly hall, a lot of the admin offices over to the new building. And then we'll keep a lot of classrooms in the old building. I'm thinking that might be a good thing. So that's what we're going to go for. Right, okay, so students. Student admissions. So, we've got more of a choice now. Theatre Boulevard are still sending us like 11 kids. And I think that's great. Because they're all going to want the same stuff. So we're going to have instantly a class full of 11 kids that want... They do have explosive tempers. I'm probably going to put a guidance counsellor in pretty soon though. So maybe that will help those guys. So we'll put that in. And they're all going to want the same, which is science and sports. So this is the science and sport cohort, okay? I have 14 desks for them usually. So then I want someone else that wants science and sport. If possible. The Finch Bay guys want that as well. And so I'm going to need to get... I'll take the one that's not naughty. That's 12. 13, 14. That's 14 science and sport guys. So we're going to put those into like this classroom here. We're going to give them... Laura Hall as their teacher, I think. No, we're going to give them Gregory Thomas because Gregory Thomas has the highest management. And then we're going to stick all these guys in. Select all. Well, that was faster. Every time I do this, I'm learning a slightly faster way to do it, which is amazing. So then I want to go in and get some other kind of students for the other class. And I need to decide what kind of thing they're going to do. I'm thinking to not take art students this term until I've got the 3rd classroom. So not to take the wealthy suburb students yet. They will be next episode. So I will take the Versewood students first. So that's 4. That one, 5. Can't do theatre district. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I try and put art in, or do I try not to do that and just take some tomorrow and do a class of artists? Art with a little bit of sport and art with a bit of literature. Or do I try and get a little bit of art into that class? I might do that actually. 11, 12, 13. Go on. Let's see if we can try and give them some art on the curriculum. We've got art teachers. So, that classroom's got something wrong with it. It's probably to do with lighting. I think it's this class downstairs that's going to have all these guys in. So, doop. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no, it's this one. Sorry. This one. Management of 30, so you might need a bit of training. We'll see. So 13 not assigned to a class. So I need to get one more person tomorrow, but that is fine. Let's get the schedule done for them. Okay, at the moment, it's a terrible schedule because it doesn't have any art. So I'm going to take all of these sports classes out because they are not needed. And I'm going to replace them with some art classes. What is your problem? You don't have enough science. Okay. One more art class, and then I'm going to put a couple more science classes in for that person. Okay, that doesn't work for them. I will try taking out literature and putting in a science over there. That's kind of enough, but it's not great. But it might have to do. They won't get full marks, unfortunately. Can I take out any more literature? Let's see. They're already not doing well enough on literature. I could try and take out art and put literature in instead. That did a bit. I need to train them up higher if I want these mixed classes. I will try and sort that out. I'll leave it as it is for now. I'm not quite happy with it. Class 1, 2. Can we just do like an auto schedule? Let's take that out and put science in. So we've got loads of science teachers. That worked quite well. I'm wondering if there's any way I can... So that one doesn't have enough literature. Not enough science and literature. Not enough science and literature. Everyone has enough art though. No, that's not enough art. So the only thing I can think of there is maybe to put someone, like some of the teachers in for a bit more training. It would be lovely if I had them trained enough that they could like totally carry a class just on like 5 lessons. But it doesn't seem like we can at the moment. But anyway, I will probably pop in another different type of class soon. I don't know. I think I've done as well as I can with that. That's my fault for trying to take on wealthy stuff. I want the increase in oh, you're not in a class. Okay. How did I manage that? You need literature and science. So you need to go into class 1-1. Oh, I'll tell you why. Because it's meant to have more desks. But that is easily rectified. I want every class to have 14 desks. We're going to eventually go up to 16, but at the moment 14 is fine. Because the management isn't fantastic on all of them. So let's have a look at the... So the homeroom teacher, 30 management there. And the homeroom teacher up here has... 26 management. It might be a little bit oversubscribed, let's put it that way. And we don't have enough lighting in there. I'm wondering whether just to give them an electric light or whether to try and put some windows in. I might put some windows in. Let's have a look. Roofs, staircases, doors and windows. We will eventually have enough windows. Okay. So they're happy with that. There's something wrong though still. Management status, abnormal, 38 out of 31. So the homeroom teacher needs to be... I would say we're probably going to need to train them twice. But this class... 12 out of 40. Wow. I think this class up here might have more naughty kids, and that might be adding to it as well. Let me just check. The facility gives me a bit as well. So having a nice classroom helps. But are going to be so much easier to, like, I'm going to expand the class, the actual sizes of the classrooms and make everything a lot nicer when we get the new building in. Definitely. Yeah, so just need to train him. So it is Gregory Thomas needs to be trained. Then I think we can start the year. 20 minutes in, as usual. I always like to take my time, though, setting up before the start of a year. And I think I could probably now, like, put in the floor. Oh, no, not until this is built and I've moved all the classrooms around. Not happening. I feel like this is one of these games where you're never going to be finished. Why is there, like, a bin bag there? I want it gone. Take away the bin bag. Ooh, stinky. Apparently we can't. Okay, then. I'm gonna start. But yeah, it's gonna be amazing to have the assembly hall. We're gonna have guidance counselors. We're gonna have everything. It's gonna be amazing. I think everything has gone a bit sideways, though. Good grief, look at all this. Not enough bikes. There's stressed departments. There's not enough entertainment. There's not enough water. This is why we need more space, guys. All right, let's do the speech. We're still doing it on the outside podium, but that is only for now. That is only for now. Eventually, I like that that the podium is in the right place where I've moved it. Friendly opening. They like that. They like a friendly opening. I'm going to talk about academics because you did very well. You did super good. I am going to praise the exam results because you did very good. Everyone got full marks. I don't think they will this year, though. But I am finally going to actually take every single subject this year. So that is a difference. Award bonuses for scholarship students. And do a loud cheer at the end. They liked that speech. They're all very energetic now, apparently. Now we've got to do the graduation picture. What pose are we doing this time? Agile pose. I'm doing a dance, guys. I never take too much time over the picture. You could take forever doing it, but... Okay. We really need to sort out their water facilities. So I'm going to do that first. There's one student not assigned to a class. What? You need to go in that class, please. And I need to check that you're all going to pass. Which they mostly are. Yeah. There's a space in class 1-1 for someone who can do art, literature, or science. Okay, let's get through this. I'm going to keep it rolling. Maybe at double speed like that. I'm going to keep it rolling at that speed. Hey, look. 5,500 building score. I'm going to win on building score at this rate. You watch. Okay. We need 10 drinking water. So actually, just putting a little fountain like that in would do it. But my goodness, is it hard to find the space. Hey, we've got the assembly hall done. Yes. So it's advanced teaching next, I think. Then we'll do corporate culture. Then we're going to do school reform 3. So school reform 3 should get done by the end of this episode, I think. Oh, health science as well. Thanks to the headmaster for permitting me to speak in... Oh, yeah, seek inspiration from the school. I've gathered plenty of ideas. The game's been completed now, named Let's School. Please remember to leave your review on Steam when you can. We'll do that later. That's so funny. It's kind of cheeky, but also really funny. Right, so there's 2 departments under excessive stress. Headmaster's office, but we can move some stuff about there. I can take 10 down there. So that's instantly, just with some rearranging, sorted out one side of it. But I will need probably a 4th admin office to keep going. I don't know whether I'm eventually going to need an admin office to manage the admin offices or something. I don't know, but we're doing okay at the moment. And I know that that classroom there with Gregory Thomas needs a better manager. So Gregory Thomas needs to get some training. If I can find him. He's an art teacher, so it should be easier to find. And I want to train you in management there. A couple of times training in management should be able to take a class of 14. This happens basically every time. There's always at least one teacher usually that can't manage the class size they've got without a tiny bit of training. But we just try and sort that out as we can. Delinquent conduct, we shall sort that out. Bike sheds are too small. Good grief, they need 40. That's a huge bike shed they're wanting there. Massive. I might have to move it. And we need the playground expanded as well, I think. Woodrow is after my Theatre Boulevard students again. He's starting to like me a bit more and not call me shady, so that's amazing. That's very good. Okay, so we're going to carry on some more, and I'm going to give them more bike shed space. Ugh, I feel like I need to move the podium around again. Maybe I'll move the playground, actually. I'm going to need a car parking lot soon as well. So maybe move it there. And I'm going to probably give it a bit of an expansion. And use the space to expand the bike sheds out. So if I move the gate over to there, I could put bike sheds on the other side, couldn't I? So let's do that, I think. Keep going. You need at least one more. Otherwise, you won't handle your class properly and you get really stressed out. It's okay for a bit. While they're training, it's kind of okay. But you've got to really be on it fast. Sort out a case of bullying. Bike shed. Edit. Make slightly bigger. Maybe just a couple bigger on that side. And then we're just going to put some more bike racks in. Oops. Yeah, bike sheds are increased in size. Wonderful. Now the playground needs to increase. And we definitely need a bigger playground. The playground was way too small. So I'm going to see how big I can take it. I don't know how big a playground can be in this, but if we can just maybe do that at least. And maybe take it slightly closer to the wall there. And then maybe increase it over here. So that is the end of the first day. So I'm actually going to come away from doing that. Hey, why not? I could maybe give you a bigger class at some point if you get trained high enough in management, and that'd be amazing. So we've got room now for more stuff in the playground. There was something else I wanted to do though, wasn't there? Fit a couple more sandpits in the corners or something like that. Lovely, that'll do. They might need another playground soon. Oh yes, so the next thing I want to do before the day gets in too much, we're in homeroom at the moment, is I want one more student in for class 1-1. So let's go and have a quick look before. No, not staff, please. Students. Students. And I want... Could take another wealthy student. They've got good money. Because as far as my community is concerned, I want to have a look at that. Can't see, actually. Where do we see community? Time, service range, class timetable, population victories. Trying to work out the satisfaction. Hates classmates. Deprived of entertainment. So they're getting a little bit unhappy with that, but it's fine. The build, the grades, the finances, the notebook. My speech. My management modules. I really don't know how to see, like, the community stuff. But it's fine. I will just go into recruiting the student and I will take them from the wealthy suburbs. It's fine. I know I need to increase that. I think it might have showed up there, look, actually. When I was admitting them. Oh yeah, you can see. Groundshire is 43. Theatre Boulevard is right up there. Burstwood's getting up there. Finch Bay. Archimedesburg. Theatre District. And Verdant Valley is doing amazingly because we've been sorting out their students for ages. So my new student will then need to go into a class. Class 1-1. And I want to just make sure that that person will pass. Which they will. We won't have full marks on that class. But it's kind of okay. I don't mind too much. We're going to get better teachers soon. And also, I'm going to be running a class that will be more arts and sports focused. That's kind of maybe what I should... No, actually, you kind of need one that's like art and literature focused. One that's like... It's all these mixtures, isn't it? So you've got to kind of mix it all up. But let's go. That's being sorted. And my building has been done, so we can start working on that, which would be amazing. And the playground can really get expanded out here as well. So I'm kind of thinking we could do a little bit of landscaping around here as well. Maybe make like a path. Goes between the buildings. I don't really necessarily want everything to be all like paved paradise sort of thing, but I think it's nice just to have some paths going from one place to another. Maybe a path into the playground. And I'll maybe put some grass in as well. I might put some benches and things like that along there. That might be quite nice. And then let's maybe put some grass in so that... Doesn't look quite so janky. Hopefully they're still doing well at their teaching. I'm just over here, like, making the place look pretty. Go on, then. Go on, then. Be a better manager than She-Lab, Gregory. Go on. Do it. While I grass up this area. I could make some areas into kind of playgrounds and things, but at the moment I'm happy with just doing this. It costs money, and the problem is every time I move something, it takes it away. So you can only really start properly landscaping the school when you know where things are going to be. Nice. Advanced teaching is done. Student guidance. That sounds like a good one, doesn't it? For those naughty students I'm getting in now. And I do need to put a car park in somewhere. Maybe here, where I'm putting all this grass, would be an amazing place for the car park. I don't know. I just don't like all this scruffiness. So yeah, those of you that don't like people doing loads of landscaping work are not going to like this episode. But I think it's going to make it look so much nicer. But it will be worth it. Now then, is that the right one? Yes, I think it is. I don't know if I need to change the gate around or something, or like, or what really, but we can put some benches there. We can like make it nice. We can put things there. We could expand the playground out into this, whatever we want to do. So next, I want to go into buildings, and I want to put in. I'm actually going to hollow out a little bit, I think. There are no buildings underneath this area. You cannot hollow out a roof. I'm actually thinking of putting, like paving this and putting the door in here. So let's go back to... I don't know what hollow out mode does at all yet. I will try and work with it later, I think. So we're going to want good doors, metal doors. Honestly, if we get an earthquake, half of my windows are going to fall out, aren't they, as well? Because we don't put metal windows in, ever, do we? We just always put wooden ones in. Just realised that. Might want metal ones so that the school doesn't fall down. That'd be wonderful, right? Okay, so I want to move a few things over to this new building. I think at the end here, I want the assembly hall. So maybe we should build that now. Tennis court, humanities, table tennis, computer, projection room, sculpture studio. So much stuff. Oh, general affairs, research room, staff training room, bike shed, security room, assembly hall. There we are. Oh no, of course, it's... Kind of fits like that. There we are. That's a nice assembly hall there for us. Maybe need some more windows and things. So that probably means, I would imagine, that now I don't need the podium, right? Because now we have a cool assembly hall, right? It may cause the speech to fail. I don't know about that. I've got a sweet assembly hall, so it shouldn't do. Let's just see next time. It might be because this doesn't have any doors on it yet. So maybe we could do with putting some doors in here. Right, like this. And then what I'm kind of thinking is to start moving some things like headmaster's office and stuff like that over there. And that will make room for a lot more nice things. it's going to need to go down. F to go down. Now, I might need to do some messing around with these rooms to make them fit right. Okay. So for now, I'm going to put the headmaster's office there. I'm just going to move all the rooms over that I want, and then I'll play around with them. Let's just check that the students are all going to pass still, because I've spent a long time doing other stuff. What are you guys missing? You don't have quite enough science, apparently. And you don't have quite enough sports. Well, we're just going to have to... I think we're going to have to train the teachers a bit more. And get better teachers in. But I really do feel that at the moment, the best thing I can do... I don't want the door to that one there. And I'm kind of thinking I want to change that around a bit as well. But I'm going to come back. Like I say, I'm going to come back and do that. I would like the infirmary in that building. So we're going to have like infirmary, guidance counsellor, admin offices, and the assembly hall all over there. Because that to me just makes the most sense. ZZ. In you go. So what I'll probably do is make these rooms longer and thinner. Eventually. And that admin office definitely needs to go over. And I can move these about a bit more. Oh, my mouse is going everywhere. Just... WASD, continue training. Can you go higher? Because that's hilarious if you can. He's going to be so good at managing those classes. He can manage a class of like 50 million. Okay. Other admin offices that I might want to move. I might also want to move some toilets over into that other building as well. I don't think we're doing too badly for the toilets right now. I think we've got enough. But I do feel like it might be good to have those in here. And again, I'm probably going to mess around with the sizes on things. Oh no, I demolished it. Ah, that's bad. That's not good at all. Shh, it never happened, okay? You didn't see anything. Luckily, it's a complete copy of, like, the other ones, so it's fine. Oh. Oh, okay. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to... Yeah, why not have toilets in this building as well as upstairs there? There we are. I'm wondering if I put the headmaster's office in the corner, if that will fit better. Or if it's still going to be a bit of a difficult one. Oh, oops. Okay, we're getting things rearranged a bit nicer now. I'm starting to like it, but I think it might just need some things to sort of get moved about or changed in size to make them fit better. But I'm getting an idea of what rooms I want over here, which is nice. So we've got the infirmary. We've got Now I'm thinking, do I move the water room over there maybe? Yes, I do. That's what I'm going to do. Because at the moment, the water room keeps needing to be bigger and bigger and bigger, but I don't have any space left for it. So I'm going to pop it here. The doors are on the wrong side, so it needs to be turned around. Windows are going to need to be moved. Things are going to need to be resized. All sorts of stuff like that, but it's fine. I've got the idea. And at the moment, we don't have enough stuff. Break. And we still have an excessive pressure. Oh yeah, I added toilets, didn't I? I dared to add toilets. How dare I? You can look after those toilets. And you can look after those toilets. We've got plenty of space here for extra admin officers as well, so that's going to be really nice. Okay, so I want, like, guidance counselor over here. There's so many rooms that I didn't have space to put in that can go into this new block, which is so good. And I'm looking forward to having an assembly in there. I'm hoping that that will happen. I'm keeping this because I'm a bit worried now because it was giving me warnings. I don't think I need to worry, but I'm still gonna worry. Oh, you know what else I want to move? School shop. And I am wondering if... It's a turnaround, doesn't it? Because isn't that so much of a better place to put the school shop? Yes, I'll keep it away from the toilets, don't worry. And I can maybe wrap a room around it or do something. I'm not sure. Or I might just make that a seating area for the kids or something. Put vending machines in or something like that. I don't know. But I think that that's much better. At the moment... Oh, you're a bit overstressed with what you've got on your plate. Problem is everything's in 5s. They are under excessive stress, okay? But it's not a large amount of excessive stress, so it'll probably be okay for now. We can get another cat. She's so cute. She's called Muffin. I feel like I really need decorations and things, but what that means is that I can expand the canteen out. And I can put new counters in. I can put new kitchens in. There's all sorts of different kitchens that they can have. And I never had room for it all before. But I've got room now. So let's see. So we can have Chinese kitchen, Western cuisine. That's normal. Have a cafeteria painting. That looks nice. A tray return station. And a bulletin board. Okay. We won't put that in yet. Okay, I'm going to try and put in like a Chinese cuisine kitchen. And maybe an extra table or two. Give us extra room in here. And that means that I'll be able to, hopefully... I just put that in. We can now do sweet and sour pork combo. But we can't do salmon sushi yet. I think we need the Chinese kitchen for that. But also we don't have enough slots. So that might make us a bit more money, actually. Which is quite nice. And I just like the cafeteria being nice and big as well. It just feels nice, doesn't it? It does, eh? Right, I need to fix this floor down here. How are we doing? We're almost through the week now. 50 minutes in. And all I've been doing is playing about with the school. But isn't that starting to look so much better? I'll play around with it a bit more next week as well. Let me see. Staff break room. Do they need another staff break room? Or do I just need to try and make it bigger and better somehow? Where is their break room? I honestly forget where I've even put it. There it is. Up there. So that could be moved and made bigger. Absolutely. I feel like this should be... I don't know. A classroom or something? Well, I could fit 2 classrooms in there probably. 2 slightly larger ones as well. Larger, fancier ones. Kind of feel like that one should be moved. I'll move that at the end of the year, though, I think. But I feel like we just need to make it nicer. We just need to edit it a bit and put some more, like, nice things in. Like, an extra seat or something. Just put a little seat at the back there where they could just sit if they're feeling a bit like they want to be out of the... Yeah, there we are. That's all they needed. Just some extra furniture in their staff room. I'm also feeling like... I still don't know about these toilets. Actually, maybe what I should do is move the classroom, move the toilets into the middle of the block there. If they fit. We'll try. Those bins will just have to stay there for now. Like I say, there's a lot of things I'm just going to need to do at the end. What? No classroom scheduled for this period. What is happening with those guys? Class 3-1. Needs an art studio. Although apparently they're all going to do great anyway. Well, maybe then that is the time to get them an art studio then, isn't it? So they can do their art studio stuff next week. Okay. I feel like the classrooms need to be upstairs and the specialist rooms need to be downstairs. Do you know what? The science room should probably be in the, like, amenities building. Maybe that's what I will do then. I will move this over here. If I can find my mouse. Oh, I see. I'm just going to put it there for now. It's not happy about the windows. So I'll play about with that in a minute. They all need to move that fire safety cabinet over there. Look at them all. They're in space. And then I want to build them an art studio. But I may need more management for that. Ah, man. I need more management so I can build an art studio. Rats. Okay. Copy that room. Turn. In you go. And I'm going to need a really good manager in here. But every manager is doing homeroom right now. Or doing something. So I feel like we need to hire someone new. Cash flow is a bit low, but that's probably because I keep spending everything. Okay, let's have a little look at who we've got. Who would be a good manager? Laura Nelson, 33. I wish I could have you, David Mann, but you need a level 6 school. I should check on that, though. I might be getting closer to a level 6 school. It looks to me like Laura Nelson is the highest that I can hire. So, Laura Nelson, you are our new person in there. She'll give us an extra 30 odd. Okay, good stuff. Now, art classroom. A basketball court. We've got so much stuff that we need to build. That I can build now. Art studio. Easels and stuff. Still life painting. Okay, so that's the basic art studio. Probably needs more light. Because it's an art studio at the end of the day. So I'll stick some windows in and hope for the best. That gives you lots of light in there, which is wonderful. Okay, let's start again. So those guys can go in the art studio when they need to. I don't know if we need extra easels for them or what, or if it just needs to exist. Yeah, that's a student desk. So, I feel like I'm going to need several of those. Maybe move those back a bit. Put that on the wall behind them. Well, that will fit at least 6 students. I should double check that. I don't know how many we need for that class, but we'll see. Delinquent conduct is happening. Student guidance is ready. That will be happening soon because they are really naughty. Excessive stress on departments. So, we've got... a lot of stuff that can be moved down here. I still haven't used some of those management specialities that I think I probably should be using. That's perfect. Research topic needed. Wow, it's unusual for me not to have that done. So we're going to do health science, and then we have finally done everything under School Reform 2, except for corporate culture. So then we're going to look at School Reform 3 for the next episode. I think it'll be next episode now. Look at the satisfaction now. They're doing so much better. This new building's really helped. It's still very much a work in progress. Things need to be changed around. Windows and doors and things like that all need to be moved around. But look at the difference in the campus now compared to how it looked before. I kind of think I want to change that door to the fancier door as well. Don't know though. Have to see. But we must be very close to exam time now. One more day. One more day. It's going to go over an hour again, this video, but and it happens all the time because it's me. Kind of feel like their playground needs a bit of rearranging as well to make it look prettier and more symmetrical. And we do need a car park in because if we can get a car park, School Reform 3 will need to send out any more expeditions to find new schools. But I'm quite happy with how this is starting to shape up. It's starting to look a lot nicer. There's things I want to do. There's still things I want to do. Lots of things I want to do. I don't think it's nearly there yet. If we're going to fit 200 students in, we might need to buy this over here. But I'm going to need to save up a tiny bit of money first, I think. And I don't think we're going to do quite as well this year. As much as we've got more classes and things. I've been trying to get these art contribution points. So, We are slowly getting there with it, I feel. But it's going to take a bit more sorting. And I do want to definitely... I want to have everything researched and kind of built as well. Like, build a really nice school before we end the series. So I think we're probably going to need 4 or 5 more episodes, something like that. Something along those lines. Look at these bikes. Look how many bikes he takes to school. It's amazing. Okay, contraband lady. 11 video games. You can tell it's a school with me as the headmaster. Contraband lady made me sneeze. I'm allergic to contraband lady. Okay, so we've done that. And that is rather wonderful. I just feel so much happier now I've got extra space. So I'll be able to get lots of classrooms in next term. I will probably, possibly move the toilets about, the classrooms about. Move the staff room maybe over the other side. I might keep it there though. Definitely these 2 admin offices need to go over the other side as well. I've moved a lot, but we still need to move more things. And once those things are all moved, then I'll start to really sort this building out. Get things lined up a bit better and looking a bit smarter. Because these were all built for different rooms and you can tell very, very easily that that's the case. That might need to be moved somewhere else. The water room, make it long and thin and have lots of water stations in it. But it is exam time, so let's see how we do. I'm not expecting full marks from everybody this time because we spread ourselves a bit too thin. So let's have a look. An exam score of 572. Which puts us in 4th place. With a completion rate of 100% on 82 students. Students with full marks. Student list, here we are. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a pass, and everybody else had full marks. And we've got some 12s here, which is really cool. So the idea is going to be next time that we put in a kind of a more art-focused class. It might be an art and literature class, possibly, something along those lines. And then eventually I'm going to want something like 4 classes. So we will have like an art and literature, a literature and science, an art and science. You know what I mean. We'll get there with it basically, so that we have lots of different combinations of courses, so that we don't have to worry too much about like mixing everything up and having a lot of things that people don't need. So next page. We are 4th place. We are wonderful. We are amazing. We got nearly 60 grand in rewards, which has helped because I really was running out of money. And this is what we were after. The extra community points with Archimedesburg, with Finch Bay. Was that the only ones that I increased with? So Verswood didn't really get much better. Wealthy Suburbs got... I think they must have gotten a little bit better. I think they did. We went from 15 to 40 with those guys. Yeah, we did. Went from 36 to 61 with Groundshire. We're up to 54 with Verswood from 29. And we've gone from 70 to 32 with Archimedesburg. We are nearly at 100 now with Theatre Boulevard. Brilliant. So we are really getting there. I've got, like I say, to build a car park to get the second to last one. And then I think we're on the last one when we get our School Reform 3. So we shall be doing that next time. In the meantime... Did we do anything over here? We did 200 there. We must have done more than 200. I must have done several rounds of contribution points there. We've done a research there. So, I'm fully expecting next time to get to a top district school of level 6. And level 9 is the highest. So level 6 is actually really good. So then we've got 7, 8, and 9 to go. So we've only got 3 more levels to go. We are really racing through the game at this point. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.